That's like 10-1 Southeast Market. That's the new Portland Adventist Medical Center. Portland, Oregon 97216. If you're interested in a 5-day live-in plan to stop smoking, and I'll tell you this much, the price is right and it's a beautiful place to be if you're interested in stopping smoking. We are going to have a lot of action on tonight's card. It appears now, although we're still not going to promise you, it appears we're going to have that title match on TV. And we have a big one coming up right here. A preliminary, but it means a lot, and Don Owen will introduce.
Gentlemen, the next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 245 pounds from Las Vegas, Playboy Buddy Rose. His opponent in this corner, 230 pounds from Amarillo, Texas, Jay Youngblood.
Ed Wiskowski is in the ring with his partner, talking about a knee. Apparently, Buddy Rose has suffered some kind of a knee injury. Wiskowski is in the ring with him, talking to Sandy Barr about it. And I think Barr has just said, as did the promoter Don Owen, hey, look, if the man's scheduled and he shows up and climbs in a ring, he's expecting a payday, so he has to wrestle. And Wiskowski is still saying, I believe he's talking about, look, let's make sure that Jay Youngblood stays off that knee, huh? It's injured. Sandy Barr is saying, let's just make sure you get out of the ring. Sandy Barr, and he's still having the discussion. Ed Wiskowski, the partner of Buddy Rose, and Rose really limping around with a bad right knee, and he's talking to Wiskowski. Sandy Barr is saying, Wiskowski, get down, and is he going to allow Wiskowski to stay at ringside? No, he is not. Now, so far he is. He's not, is he? He gets to hang around. Youngblood, and this is Jay Youngblood. There's Wiskowski outside the ring. Good shot of him. Playboy Buddy Rose. And Rose now, what, if playing possum, maybe. You just never know about Rose. Maybe a game he is allowing, so far, Sandy Barr's allowing Wiskowski to stay down at ringside. He's saying stay away from the ring, but you can stay on the floor of the arena. Wiskowski is being allowed to stay down there as long as he's out of reach of the ring. And into the corner, and Wiskowski moves in immediately. Buddy Rose suckered him into the corner. Wiskowski went to the leg. They got him over in the corner. And Rose is working on him. It still looks like he actually has a bad knee. Wiskowski's in the ring, and he's getting into it with Barr, and he's turning Barr away, physically holding Barr back as Rose goes to work on that left arm. And now Wiskowski is working on Barr. He's creamed him a couple of times. Now he's holding him. The bell is being rung, but Rose continues to work on the arm of Jay Youngblood. He just sent the Kangaroo into the hospital this week in possible surgery. Youngblood suffered surgery earlier this year as a result of Buddy Rose. And now Wiskowski is holding the referee over in the other corner while Buddy Rose is working on Jay Youngblood, working on the left arm. The bell is ringing, but of course, no one is there. Sandy Barr not able to enforce the rules. Wiskowski's working on him. Here comes Moondog. Moondog Meade onto the dressing room. Sandy Barr is thrown out of the ring. Watch out, Wiskowski's up. Moondog Meade has his boot off to beat on the arm. But Wiskowski is working on Maine. They are doubling up. Here comes Rick Youngblood. Now things will be evened up a little bit. And I've never seen things wilder. I'll tell you, Maine is clubbing that left arm of Rose's with his boot. What condition Jay Youngblood is in, we don't know. Fans are helping limping Sandy Barr into the ring. Well, still limping, apparently not playing possum, but trying to get by. With a sore knee, or maybe still playing possum. We can't tell for sure. At any rate, and there's blood flowing. He even opened a wound, opened a cut on the arm. Besides working on that elbow. Moondog Meade in to help Jay Youngblood first. Rick may have been in another part of the dressing room, not watching the monitor. But he soon came out, and I'll tell you, Jay Youngblood is holding that arm in a very, very funny position. Well, we'll only hope. I'll tell you, we try to accept as much wrestling, professional wrestling, as we can as a rough sport. That's all there is to it. It's a tough sport, and they got somebody's belt. They're going to put a sling, make a sling affair for that arm. As you say, we try to accept as much of it as we can because it's a rough, tough sport. The same way you have to watch football and the injuries. But of course, we don't like, I don't think, any better than anybody else to see intentional injuring of somebody. And it has happened again, and it seems to be the same person each time. Playboy Buddy Rose, one of the few men I've ever seen, and now apparently Ed Wiskowski of the same mind, to actually get into the ring to work at injuring, seriously injuring an opponent. And the Kangaroo last Saturday, Johnny Boyd hospitalized. Whether he'll need surgery, we don't know. Boyd has left the area completely, is not wrestling. And now Jay Youngblood again. I remember a number of months ago, back early this summer, he was knocked out of commission for something like 5 or 6 weeks, and had surgery on that same arm that he's now holding, that Boyd went after, or that Rose went after. Jay Youngblood bleeding also, opened a cut on there. And whether that could be where the surgery was before, that had healed up quite well. But the cut, not nearly as serious, of course, as what else may have happened. Ligaments, cartilage. I do not think it's broken, but I don't believe there's any doubt that it is injured. And how badly injured, we doubt very much if we'll know before we go off the air. Might be as late as next Saturday before we'll be able to get you a report on that. I guess the big thing we'll mention is that Buddy Rose has done it again, and you can bet Lonnie Meade, a very good friend of the Youngblood brothers, in fact wrestled with them and knew them down in Texas, and he has Buddy Rose in the ring next Saturday here at the Portland Sports Arena, and he will not be forgetting it. Rick Youngblood, Lonnie Meade, Sandy Barr, all helping, hurting Jay Youngblood, and Jay drops to the cement right there on the way to the dressing room. They're trying to clear a path, and I'll tell you, that is so hard to help a man that way because you just don't know. The pain is excruciating. That is obvious. We will, of course, try to find out how serious that it might be. Lonnie Main's coming up here. We've got a commercial to do. So while we're getting it to the dressing room, and we've got Lonnie up here to talk to him about it in just a moment. Right now we're going to cut away, and it is Country John Denton for Friendly Chevrolet. Out in Lake Oswego. Go out and see him tomorrow. Here's John.
John Denton for Friendly Chevrolet, and we have a gigantic selection of 1977 model cars and trucks for you folks to come out and choose from. At unbelievable low prices, take a look at this 77 Impala Sport Coupe with an automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes, has tinted glass, an AM radio, all vinyl interior, and white striped tires. This is a brand new 77 for $46.95. Or how about a 77 Camaro Sport Coupe with a V8 engine, has automatic transmission, has power steering, power brakes, tinted glass, AM radio, and vinyl roof for only $48.95. This is a demonstrator. It's got 2,200 miles on it, folks, but that's a 77 Camaro for $48.95. 77 Monte Carlo Sport Coupe with a V8 engine, automatic transmission, has power steering, power brakes, tilt steering wheel, AM radio, tinted glass, vinyl roof, rally wheels, and has a special custom 50/50 interior for $51.95 at Friendly Chevrolet. Here's Motor Trend Magazine's Car of the Year, 77 Caprice Sedan with an automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes, V8 engine, has tinted glass, AM radio, vinyl roof cover, knit cloth interior, and air conditioning for only $58.95. We're open every night till 10 o'clock. Why don't you folks come on out and visit with us?